Hey Aries, how are you? Welcome to my channel. So I'm getting back into the zodiac readings. I'm excited about this one because it's not very often that they ask me, or often, however you want to say it, that they ask me to use this success cards deck. So there's on here, it'll give you, like a title, and then it'll give you a quote, information, and then prompts, things they want you to do. So this is like verbatim. They want you to take this advice. I'll read the entire card. I'll try to show it to you so you can screenshot it. And they want you to really think about this and do your homework from the cards, okay? So let's see. Where do you want me to start? Here or here? Here. Alright. Let me start here. I do love that deck too. A lot of good stuff in there. Look, they want you to, I just said that they wanted me to use this deck, right? And that they want you to take the prompts. 1:11 was just on the clock. They want you to take the prompts and they want you to do the homework. They're wanting you to see this from something from a different perspective. They're trying to help you change your perspective about something in regards to something you want to be successful at doing. I don't know. Those cards are really a lot about business. Yes. Okay. So if you are going to be a manager or boss figure in some form or fashion, they don't want you being this guy, right? They don't want you being this type of leader. They want you to be somebody who's intuitive and knows how to reach each employee where they are. Like what is needed or works with one employee may not work with another. So the advice in here is going to be vital for you to take. Yeah. Look, they're wanting you to move on. So maybe you've dealt with managers who are real bossy, or you have this pattern of just, it's like normal to argue in your family. Maybe there's a lot of heated arguments. I'm just giving family as an example. Maybe there's a lot of heated arguments and it's just a way of communication that's become very natural to you. And they're wanting you to not come from this night energy of being, abrasive with your communication. They want you to come from it. They're trying to help you see things from a different perspective and come at it from a sound mind and emotional stability and maturity, emotional intelligence and maturity. They're helping you move on through this. Intuitively, you have been feeling this. If this reading's for you, and it won't be for everybody, intuitively you have been feeling this. Like, it's just like this Lionsgate portal, and maybe the full moon that's going on now, 333 in the clock, has really shown you patterns of behavior that you want to move on from, and that source is trying to help you move on from. And they're wanting to give you a new perspective, because this is leadership. I would much rather work for a King of Cups than work for a Knight of Swords. Very big difference. Very big difference in energy right there. And you notice that this is a Swords card, and it was clarified by a Swords, the Six of Swords. They want you to move on from the bullying behavior. And it's really like it's just a communication style that you've inherited through observation. And look, then you've got the King of Swords. So they want you to be able to communicate. They want you to be able to communicate with the King of Swords from a place of wisdom and knowledge and emotional maturity. And that's what they're helping you do here. Okay. Isn't it awesome that Source is helping you like this? Just think about this. This is 4, 5, 6. I was just going to say, before I saw the 4, 5, 6, on the clock. This is you making progress because you are in a position now where you're looking at the things that are kind of not mistakes, but kind of hang-ups, patterns of behavior that are learned behaviors. This is you really, instead of pointing the finger and blaming everybody else, this is you in a really mature, wise energy to realize, hey, I've got some growth, some areas I need to grow in, or that I would like to grow in. It may not have felt good to have this exposed, through some contrast. It may not have felt good, but you do know that there are areas where you can grow and become better. We all do. That's the part of life, right? Growth is a result of the life we live. Yeah. And here we go, the Three of Pentacles, and it kind of feels like somebody's going to want to collaborate with you. So you have a skill set that they're really admiring. It's a new beginning for you. So this is a whole new thing. Maybe somebody's going to be offering you some type of leadership position here. I mean, you've got two kings right here, two leaders right here. And it's like you have the physical skill set, or you do. There's something about the quality of work that you put out is very endearing. But the one area that they want you to focus on is your communication style. And they're saying to me right now, being kinder to yourself will help you be kinder to other people. Because how you treat yourself and the pressure you put on yourself, you will ultimately end up putting on your employees. And yes, I don't know, some of you may get a leader, like a team lead position, or assistant manager, partner. There's something here where you are going to have people under you, and they want you to be able to lead these people with grace. They want you to be able to have a sound mind and speak kindly, like speak the truth. But it's like you're gonna be in a position where you know how somebody, I don't know, you're gonna know more about your employees than most people. For some reason, I'm really getting that. This isn't just like, yeah, thank you. You're gonna be able to. It's like you're gonna be. There's an energy here of you, like doing skill building exercises with a team and getting to know them, and talking about their family and their home life, and really understanding each other. And that's gonna, and you want to do that as an employer, because you want to help your employees perform better and have a pleasant time at work. And when it's like you're going to be able to, they say, what's that saying? They say you can catch more flies with honey. That's what I mean. It's like being sweet with your employees and receptive, and allowing them to come to you and seeing, okay, they're really emotional. Maybe they just had a bad day. Maybe they don't feel like they're good enough to perform that task. And then you teach them and you help them. Whatever it is that you're going to be doing, it's like you're going to be teaching a team of employees first, and then it goes out. I don't know. It's a really different energy. I love it. I love it. And they want me to keep the Fool card. This is a new opportunity. This is something very new for you. So please don't beat yourself up, but you have manifested this opportunity. And they want me to point out that, this is my Jesus card. I always call it my Jesus, in the Wheel of Fortune. Come on. That's 3 major arcana. This is a whole new cycle for you, and you may have to travel for work. You may be public for work. It's doing something very public. But you've manifested this beginning. You've wanted more out of life, and now that more is here. Because here's the offer. You had to learn how to become emotionally mature for yourself. And it's almost like you're really hard on yourself sometimes. And they want you to embrace all facets of your being, all facets, all of your emotions. And realize that it's going to be part of your job to help others who are under you to embrace all facets of themselves and their emotions. And it's through your example that they're going to learn. Okay, that's awesome. Congratulations. So let's get into the success cards and see what the prompts are going to be for you and what skills they want you to build, okay? I'm going to make sure I leave enough time for that. I'm going to do half this deck at a time because it's so big. Enjoying work. Look, that was not even supposed to happen. See how... Okay. Enjoying work. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Aristotle. Loving what you do is success fuel. Not every step you take is fun, but you can always make the walk more enjoyable. Personalize your workspace. Socialize. Take breaks and reward yourself. These are things they want you to do. Publicity. I'm telling you, didn't I just say you were going to be doing something public? Okay. Now, here's the prompts, okay, for the enjoying work. Write these down or, screenshot the card when I show you or pause the video. What are the aspects of work you enjoy least, and how can you delegate, minimize, or make them more fun? Number 2, what do you enjoy most, and how can you prioritize that? Number 3, how can you incorporate your hobbies into your work? 4, how can you remind yourself of your long-term vision daily and celebrate the milestones along the way? Let me see if I can get it to focus. There. Screenshot that. Okay? And then, publicity. Next to doing the right thing, the most important thing is letting people know you're doing the right thing. That's from John Rockefeller, Business Magnet. PR is about getting attention for your company. Nobody actually cares about your company, so keep your press release concise and focused on the audience. They want me to reread that. PR is about getting attention for your company. Nobody actually cares about your company, so keep your press release concise and focused on the audience. A strong headline, hook, and image are key. Promise exclusives to increase your odds of getting picked up, or embargoes to get news released at once. And then here's the prompts, okay? What news sources, big and small, do your customers follow? Do you have any novel insights to share? 2, how can you keep tabs on current trends or new discoveries that can tie into your business? How can you build and foster relationships with journalists? Let me get it to focus. Hold on. There. Screenshot, screenshot. And do those prompts. Alright, let me see if they have any more they want. Okay. They want me to keep that one out. Let me put this back. I mixed these up and didn't even realize it. Information taking. They want me to keep that. Alright. Evangelist. They want me to keep that. Alright. Cost cutting. They want me to keep this one. Oh, do you want... Yes. No. Okay. These cards are real sticky, so it's hard to, just get what you want. Okay, so evangelists. All of your customers are partners in your mission. That's from Shep Hyken, author and speaker. If your product or service is improving people's lives, then you have evangelists in waiting. Mobilizing them can be your most cheap, powerful, and authentic way to grow your business. Number 1, what are all the ways you can leverage your fans? Feedback, social media follows, language localization, positive reviews, content moderation or distribution, telling their friends. They're giving you examples here. These are the ways. What are all the ways you can leverage your fans? And here is the ways. Feedback, social media follows, language localization, positive reviews, content moderation and contribution, telling their friends. Okay? Second, how can you incentivize and inform them about ways to help, especially after receiving a positive experience? All right. So, for example, like for YouTube, if you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. It helps me connect with your energy. That's just a tool. That's something I can put out there. So that's just an example of what they mean. How can you keep them engaged over time? Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Stillness first. Stillness. This is the quote. In the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. Genius comes from the wandering mind. Maintain a practice of stillness. Genius comes from the wandering mind, like wandering. Maintain a practice of stillness and inner peace to enable creativity, foresight, and rational decision making. Number 1, do you have a stable and relaxing morning routine? That's interesting that this card came out, because I just talked about having a stable morning routine and gave an example of a good morning routine that I inhabit. Well, I did for quite some time, and then this summer I got off track, but I did give that example. So that's interesting this card came out and said that. How can you set aside time for stillness to evaluate your business and opportunities? 3, to use this deck and ponder its prompts. Okay. Sit down, maybe meditate. And they're saying, use this deck. But if you don't have the deck, I can use it more often if you guys like it. But here's that card. Let me see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Take a snapshot, okay? Information intake. We're not in an information age anymore. We're in the information management age. I love that. The rate of change in the world is increasing, and with it, the need to stay on top of the latest tools, trends, and best practices. Prompt number 1. What are all the relevant categories of information you should follow? Which competitors, news sites, blogs, books, YouTube channels, Twitter accounts, and industry reports should each member of your team check, and when? Do you have an information sharing channel for your organization? Take a snap. Okay. Cost cutting. Do not save what is left after spending. Instead, spend what is left after saving. Warren Buffett. Let me reread that. Do not save what is left after spending. Instead, spend what is left after saving. There you go. Increase profit margins by cutting costs while maintaining quality. Identify essential processes. Negotiate the best prices for materials, facilities, and labor. Reduce waste, reuse, reinvest in your business. Set clear financial goals. Use word-of-mouth advertising. Invest in the skills of your employees and not in their number. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. Number 1, which operational expenses can you cut? Which prices can you renegotiate, or can you find new suppliers? 2, are you making the most of your existing resources? 3, how can you minimize marketing costs? Can you save money via remote work, relocating, or outsourcing? Get it to focus. Give me a second. Come on, camera. There you go. Okay. Last one, goal setting. High-performing organizations hone in on work that's important and are equally clear on what doesn't matter. All right. If you don't know where you're going, you'll never get there. This is especially true for your team. Have clear, objective, and inspirational goals backed up by key metrics that are SMART. SMART being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Number 1, what is your ultimate goal? What steps will get you there? To achieve them, which SMART metrics can your team optimize for? SMART metrics being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, right? And then 3, are you including your team in deciding and agreeing to the goals and metrics? That's a great idea. See, I love working for companies or people who value the employees' opinions and, take their advice, because when you are somebody higher up and you're a manager, you're not sitting in the day-to-day, the nitty-gritty. So you may not know the ins and outs of how things work. You just know that they work. So I think it's important to really care about what your employees think, you know? All right. That is your reading for this week. Not Pisces, I just did Pisces. Aries. I love y'all, and I'll see. Oh, damn, they want letters for you. Okay. I just heard margin of error. Okay. Look, J-O-B, job. I'm telling you, somebody's here getting a new job. And these are things look, I have Joe here. Like, I'm looking down and I see it. I don't know if you can see it. J-O-E, Joe. I also see Pam. This is important for you, okay? They want you to know that you're going to be thinking like this, and it's going to keep you on your toes, and it's going to make you feel refreshed and like you matter. C could be important. H, and then I have CAD here, like CAD drawings. So maybe you're stepping up in that type of, you know. What? Where? They want you to know that you're going to be a really good leader. Even if this is new for you, they're telling me to let you know that you're going to be extremely good at this. I have the name Elle here. Ellen, Ella. Yeah, Ellen's here. You're going to touch your employees' hearts in ways that other managers cannot. And I know that not everybody will resonate with this, but that's okay. I have Jim. TXL could be. Alright, they want me to point out full right here, so full-time. This is something, it's a full-time position. E and H are laying right on this G, so those letters could be significant too. Somebody here is on your side, because I have side right here, S-I-D-E. Somebody's on your side. Could be its initials E-H, C-B, A. I would just point in. So, if you, I don't know, maybe you have a lot of experience with employees or employers who took jabs at you in the past, because I have jab here. But they want you to know, you having those experiences with employers who were not so nice to you is the reason that you're going to be really good at this, because you're going to know you lived what you don't want, and you know what you would like to see in a manager or some type of leader, and now you're going to be given the opportunity to be that leader. So full, I know I saw, yeah, full time. Where'd my M go? Yeah, right here. This is something, it's a full-time job. John is right here. Ian. J and A may be significant. I don't know, that's just what I heard. I. O. And G again. Okay, so there's several G's. So that's for some of you, just as an extra confirmation if you're not sure if this is for you, okay? I love y'all. I'll see you later, Aries. Peace and love.